Hello everyone, I'm Kana Taku. Since May of 2022, I have been covering various aspects of the writing process from level 1 to level 46 that my colleagues and I put together in this book about how to write more scholarly papers in English. This book has 50 levels, and I'm going to talk about the last 4 levels today, so it'll be done. The reason why I started is, although I could easily find many YouTube videos with step-by-step instructions for example, like how to cook, how to draw, and how to do exercise, I couldn't really find many YouTube videos that focused on academic writing and publishing, especially for non-native English speakers. And that is what inspired this series. So today I want to conclude this series by covering levels 47, where's that? 47 around there, yeah, here, 47 to 50, which is what we need to do for ourselves in order to be in a good place to sustain our writing as one of the important parts of our professional lives. So level 47 is on this page, is to deal with motivation. Of course, there are ups and downs, and it really can take additional efforts to get into a rhythm of working or writing through our second languages. When I relax, for example, it's easier to listen to Japanese music or read Japanese books. Like I have this Kindle, but half of the books were written in Japanese. It's easy. It takes extra motivation to do anything, even learning how to play golf in English, simply because it's my second language. But if we see typing in English or doing research in English as extra work, of course that may prevent us from being willing to work on my manuscripts in English. If it needs extra motivation, then we gotta kind of roll up our sleeves, and that is hard, it's tiring. So it'll be easier to keep putting off this work until tomorrow or maybe next week. So to me, the only solution is to make this a habit so I don't have to roll up my sleeves anymore. Just like, get up and then doing the breakfast, just like that, just do writing every day. To help ease myself into English and avoid relying on my unpredictable motivation, I start with a routine of typing in English for 10 to 20 minutes every day, just to get my fingers warmed up and then get the work started. So the level 48 of this book was to maintain this sort of writing habit. Doing research or writing papers is not really our summer project. It is a part of our regular life style that could continue years and years. So I don't need to push myself as hard as I could. Instead, doing just little by little, but every day, will let me prioritize getting each work done, instead of having my energies given out on me mid-flight. That's not a good idea. So level 49 is then about the importance of mental health and physical health. Some people love movies and music, reading books, cooking, competing in sports, or playing games. I know that many people love, for example, having and cuddling with their pets, but that's not for me. Instead, when I came to the United States, I learned for the first time about a Japanese martial art called iaijutsu. One of my colleagues here at Oakland was taking classes back then, and so she invited me to come along. I joined for a few years, took a few years off, and then now I'm back. I really enjoy it because it's different from the muscles I use for research. For iaijutsu, especially the one that I'm doing, it's called Tamiya Ryu Iaijutsu, we have to use our core muscles and breathing techniques to push the sword and the body into various positions and movements. It is mentally calming. I get the similar benefit from playing golf for fun. I also keep connection with family and friends to see how many steps we are doing from week to week with an app like Fitbit. I also like reading old and comfortable books while listening to the audiobooks at the same time. So I get to experience, for example, like really old books, the classical authors such as Ellery Queen, Agatha Christie, and Montgomery's Anne at the Green Gables. Like I can experience them in a new way while already knowing the stories very, very well. When I listen and read at the same time, all my stress just kind of melts away. Well, no matter what you choose to do to take care of yourself, I still want to emphasize how helpful it is to cultivate a daily routine. I have one more book today, this one, written by Mason Curry. This is called Daily Rituals. So in this book, he collected a bunch of famous creative people's daily routines, like Mozart, Freud, Jung, Einstein, Hemingway, For example, Haruki Murakami, this book says every day he wakes up at 4, walks for 5 or 6 hours straight, runs or swims, runs errands, reads, listens to music, and goes to bed by 9. And he said, like in this book, to complete a novel takes more than mental discipline. Physical strength is as necessary as artistic sensitivity. I couldn't agree more. I thought, oh yeah, it's not going to work if I chain myself to my desk and just work as hard as possible until it was done. I would be burned out. So taking the time to care for myself would mean that I'm going to be able to be around for a while to continue what I would love to do. Finally, level 15. Woo-hoo. So level 15, that's the last level. So level 15 is this. It's about kind of like so what chapter. I know that there is an English phrase that you are supposed to be a human being, not the human doing. So I suppose we don't have to do something all the time. And yet, instead of doing nothing, doing something so others can maximize their skills and opportunities and achieve their goals, it's just so rewarding. So I would say once you get into a good rhythm for yourself and you feel comfortable publishing manuscripts in English, I would love to encourage you to help others do the same. There are many researchers around the world who haven't had as many opportunities or resources to be widely published. Working together with them can help you to benefit from their knowledge while they benefit from your publishing experiences. There are so many ways to contribute to the field, like my field of loss and trauma. Your work can inspire new researchers to publish their work and start this cycle again in a better way for everyone. Recently, I saw that more than 7,000 articles are published by just APA each year. So of course, we can just join this group. Publishing a manuscript can be a very long process. Recording these YouTube videos for all 50 levels took a year and a half, so it was a very long process. So I'm really glad that I finally finished it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your research. Bye.